I still don't have new leveling music. Actually, I'm kinda lazy, so that's like the third time the same music, right? Oh well. So we are here in the Crucible. Getting our stuff for speed leveling, right? Cam blurry. Indeed, indeed. What happened? Verholm, Bismio, Devil's Crossing, Drig, Black Legion, Vigil or Kaiman. I mean, we gotta get maybe Markadar stuff, right? So Kaiman it is. I don't even have enough Potions of Clarity, what the heck? I mean, this should be enough for like today, for like normal slash elite, right? Savior's Merit. Grab the Bone Talisman. Grab the Locker set, which is still my item assistant. Let's get that in here. And before there's gonna be another dislike by somebody who's like, yeah, you're just cheating your items again. I want you to level up normal stuff, yada yada yada. I mean, yeah, if you give me like more time in my life, I would do that with every single class, but I'm not gonna do it here, so. I will do another like solo Sapphire series for next patch though, so stay tuned for that. What I need? Mantle Rod. And boots with the... I don't know, the chest. Wait, didn't I use like another one? One that has like head out ground in it. What happened to that one? Maybe it's like still on another character, right? Yeah, probably. Okay, so we got not everything yet. Still missing the Leovinus' rings, right? As well as the green gloves, or 15 gloves. Then we need this ribbon of attack. And what else? So guys, do we level with Inquisitor or Nightblade? I don't know. I mean, Nightblade is just faster, right? It's just way faster than Inquisitor. A mouse only run? I was thinking about like doing some controller runs actually. Not on this one, but like on the next patch probably. Wait, what else am I missing? Nothing, right? I'm just being prepared. I don't think I'm missing anything here. Word of Pain is slower than Nightblade? Yes. Like, I mean, we could do like Word of Pain for like the first 20 levels. Because for the first 20 levels it is kinda faster. But after that it's slower, yeah, I would say so. I mean, let's start with the Inquisitor then. But I mean, you're gonna be like level 30 anyway, right? I don't know. Like Inquisitor's single target is like Stormwalks, right? And that's it. And the thing is, like, Nightblade only needs Ring of Steel and like Night's Shield for AoE, and that's like already enough. You don't need more AoE than that. And runes have pretty good single target, that's true. But the runes are, I mean, they're just like by design slower because you have to like wait until they explode, right? And like you have to place them perfectly to do like the perfect damage, right? And also like they are pretty bad for like trash clearing. Just place them perfectly all the time. Yeah. Just do that, right? I had to use an Apple mouse. Play mouse only build with an Apple mouse. That's pretty like laziness next level, right? Make an Apple build for like only one mouse button. Pacifist Star, you mean like a retaliation build? Or what do you mean? Yeah, I've made retaliation builds for like endgame. But for leveling, they're just pretty boring in my opinion. They're also pretty slow for leveling. Hey, welcome, former Roy. Watch my videos. What do you think about rushing quest completion instead of devotions and normal? Quests and normal don't give you an XP. They're literally useless. To be honest, like you get no XP for quests on normal. I mean, that's why I do Elite instead of normal, to get like more XP from quests. Because quests on Elite and Ultimate do give you lots of experience, but not on normal, like, nah. Also, Reputation is also bad on normal, like, normal quests are garbage either way, like, unless you have to do them because you're doing like a sort of self-owned, fresh character leveling, then like normal is just useless. I mean, yeah, that's true, Kovacs, you can do that. And you need like a bunch of passes, but you can only play RE as like your main, like as your sole damage ability, that's true. Like you can finish everything, it's gonna fall off a bit later, but yeah, you can do all of it. Also, I know what I forgot, right? I forgot to pick up like some scrap and Aether crystals for my stash. Mokas. I don't want a single level, do I? Not really. You read them out loud when you to yourself when you play through. I did that when I played with my girlfriend actually. She's like, I don't know, I think like, wait. How far is she? I think she's like still pre-Krieg at some point. I don't remember. Like pre-Krieg and normal. But we already played for like 4 hours or something. Or 5. But I mean, it's still pretty fun. But no active skills. I mean, you can do a classless build all the way to 100. Right, so yeah, it is possible to do all that weird stuff. Oh yeah, I also forgot to pick up a belt, right? Yeah, the belt. Yeah, almost. I mean, as you said, almost. That's good. So... Do you wanna do this class? I don't know, like I need single target against this guy, right? Well, maybe I should have like maxed out Shadow Strike, right? Not like... Oh my holy shit, what am I doing? Oh yeah, ABB is missing, what am I doing? There we go. This one's missing. That's why I deal like no damage. Also get the shrine. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like savagery for shamans, right? You just have to pick it, kind of. Speed level penalties. I already did that, actually. I did a, like, druid with penalties. It's on YouTube, if you're interested. It has been done. It wasn't even that slow, like, it was not slower than Blade Arc, I would say. Pretty much the same as Blade Arc.
Greetings.
Greetings, child.
Welcome, Raydar. Excellent.
Okay, more levels.
Become impressive. This
And more levels. Oh, the way to execution. This is so stupid. I just need like 2 one-handers, right? Grab a cold stone from Smith on normal. And then I'm set. Is there like a one-hander I can use here, maybe? These are like level 50. I don't have like... No, I don't have any of those in here. Oh yeah, the belt. Easy gloves maybe? Attack speed? I mean, yeah, attack speed, right? That's what I need. Kinda all I need. Let's hop around. Get some devotions. How do you burn soap? Which, I mean, yeah, no, you always take ABB for melee nightblades, that's true. Obviously, yeah, that's true. I didn't say it's like not true, but yeah. Just what you do. What is the plan for this build? To have an infiltrator in the pipeline for the next patch, basically.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Same thing as for the commando and
See you around.
the Zebra levels, right?
What brings you to my pool? Back any blueprints you find.
I'm not gonna put the cold stone on like the white club though. If that's not a waste, I don't know what is. Everything? Really? Oh, that's pretty good. Wait, can't it like even face tank Kalagadra like build, right? It can, right? Like a build that can face tank Kalagadra can't be like a bad build. But yeah, which items do I even use here? Do I just use a slit tongue? Maybe I do. Sure, I mean it's better than this one. Wait for Spectral Swords. If I wait for Spectral Swords, then I will just be able to... I mean, I can just like rescue whatever she is, right? And like... So should maybe like use an experience pot, right? What am I doing? Just wait for whatever I get here. Maybe I get nothing here though. Oh. Oh, no weapon. Wait, can you buy Spectral Longswords? Like from Beneveld, the guy in the Blood Grove? Got a Night Bleach. This one? Danny? Nightblade with a shield is gonna stay a meme for a very long time unless they give like those shields crazy modifiers or something. Like dual blades and like the entire line here is just way too good. Like it makes you tankier than the shield and you deal more damage than the shield. Like I don't get it. I mean yeah, you can also play on Russell's shield burst obviously, but that's a very exotic build, right? Goodbye from Beneveld, nice. How's D2 character coming along? I just killed Nef, whatever it's called. Like the one Necromancer in Act 5, like the mid-act boss basically. Yeah, that guy, yeah, exactly. Niditak. totally normal shield. Is there like any totally normal shield that gives you +1 Nightblade? There is not, right? I don't think there is. But 2 lightning rests? I had more than... No. I had 2 cold rests, not lightning rests. And by Diablo, I think I had way more anyway. Like, my resistances are like 60 to 70% now. Almost all of them. Except for Poison. I think Poison's 50 and like all others are like 60 or 70. And I mean, against Duriel, I just use thawing potions. Actually, with +3 to Nightblade. I mean, yeah, maybe people would use that. Maybe. But probably it would still be shit, actually, yeah, exactly. Like, skill modifiers are more important than plus skills, in my opinion. Alright, what do we do here? I mean, if we play cold, right? If you play cold, you could go for the Tsunami, you could just go for Rumor ASAP as well. Which means you go for like Jackal or Ghoul, like Ghoul. Yeah, just go for Dodge. Go for Ghoul as well. Alright, Dodge, Ghoul, and then like Spider for attack speed. Madly, the person who invented vitality damage and
I need some.
Yeah. Exactly.
I need some time to.
He invented it, like it's not like it was a thing before he existed.
Come see what's left of my wares. Iron well spent. Safe storage, no question.
Well met.
Thanks for the follow, AHMT78. Welcome in, welcome in.
Well, since I did.
Oh, what the heck? Egg is the original shield. the build is like better as a Sentinel instead because it doesn't include Nightblade with a shield then. I mean, technically, like, Perdition Dervish isn't that bad. But it's just better as a Sentinel. Like, it's not bad for leveling. Like, for actual endgame, it's just garbage, yeah. Indeed, indeed. Right, like, why do I need War of Pain, right? When, like, enemies just die by, like, being close to me, right? Like, why should I level Inquisitor, right? Like, look at this. What? I mean, these obviously are, like, low level now, but... yeah. Oh yeah, I should check out Beneval, right? Let's check out Beneval real quick. He's like over here at the Blood Grove, right? And see if he sells a Spectral Longsword, right? And if he does, we're gonna buy one. If my iron bits are enough even, I don't know. Yeah, right, it might be too expensive. I fear that as well. And you could like get iron butts at the start of the game, right? From your
Come see
stash.
what's left of my wares.
Actually not. I can only buy one though. I just buy the Shield of Frostbite, obviously. Wait, can I sell some stuff here? I mean, I'll just go back later and I'll come back later, right? Only level 32. Feels bad, man. And we buy one here and then we just get one in the Undercity. Which actually we're gonna skip, so we're not gonna get one in the Undercity. Never mind. Maybe I shouldn't skip it on a Nightblade then. I don't know, Undercity is so bad to run though. Like it takes so long to get to the thing, right? To the shrine, down in the Undercity, next to Courier. That's pretty bad. We're gonna pump dual blades to 5 points, right? At least. Probably even more later. But honestly, that's like all you need in Nightblade, right? Like maybe a 1-pointer here and like soft cap pneumatic burst as well. But other than that, it's like all you need from Nightblade. Just a bunch of 1-pointers, max, like soft cap this, soft cap that. I guess like put execution to like the soft cap as well. I mean to 5 points rather, not soft cap. Or just hard cap it, right? Battle Mage as well for you? Yeah, Battle Mage is like my second fastest ever, I think. My fastest right now is I think my Reaper, like the Aether Reaper I played. But then again, I don't know, like I'm pretty slow. To be honest, like I'm not try-harding that much when I'm like streaming. I mean, overall, like, level 1 to 94, Nightblade is the fastest, yes. I would say. Battle Mage is pretty fast as well. I was surprised as well, but yeah, it's pretty fast. So 20k, right? I mean, if I set out of those, I'm gonna get like 20k. Soldier first. Like, you just play Force Wave, and then you... I don't know, I mean, in Arcanist you only need like your defensive things, right? Like Maven Sphere, Mirror, Nullification, it's pretty good as well. And what's actually pretty important is mental alacrity. Like mental alacrity gives you like lots of casting speed, and Force Wave does scale of casting speed, so yeah, that's pretty good. What? I kind of want to do Blood Feast actually. I mean, Blood Feast is kind of a waste of time on one hand, but on the other hand, if we get his medal, it's pretty nice. I mean, ideally you should have this medal already in your stash for Nightblades. But let's check out Blood Feast. So he has 3 spawn locations, right? Number 1 here. Like his cave rather, has 3 spawn locations. Maybe it's gonna be like too low of a level though, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, Gutworm, yeah, my bad, not Blood Feast, Gutworm rather. Gutworm indeed. Right, number 2, is it like over here? Spawn location number 2? I think it's over here, right? And number 3 is like somewhere here. But I'll have to look it up real quick. Oh no, I read the wrong way. It's like over here. Oh. There it is. And inside this cave is Gutworm, right? Level 39, alright, he's high enough. But he didn't drop it, are you kidding me? He's bad, man. Oh, how to waste more time voice speed leveling. Okay, let's go to Croplands. Croplands, then we're gonna go back to Beneveld real quick. Buy another Spectral Longsword. Just target from him with XP pots, yeah, seems good. I mean, at the end of normal I'm gonna do him again. Or like, at the start of elite, just go there on elite front. On elite it might be a little bit scary though, like... I guess at the end of normal, like when I'm done with like 30 devotions, I'm gonna just reset the game real quick. Kill him again once on normal, and if I don't get it done, then yeah, whatever. Shield of Corrosion, Shield of Alacrity is pretty good. Let's get the Shield of Alacrity. Ah, this one. Let's go to Darlet. That's why we saved her, right? Just drop it first try. Yeah, just get it.
Tinkering is my specialty.
The Pine Barrens. Pine Barrens is another like two shrines, and the quest that we can do here on the way isn't that bad either, so let's just do it. I mean, yeah, Arenas is obviously better, but why not just use both of them, right? To the whales of shadows. Oh, Blood Reapers. I mean, it's not better than long swords though. Yeah, just use the war gem if you have it, obviously. I still don't. Why aren't there like any manticores here? What the heck is this? What? None of them drop a poison, okay. I guess we're skipping that quest then. If you never rotate your cam. It's pretty good for shadow striking and blitzing around, that's for sure. Could also skip Blood Briar actually, right? Who cares? Quests on normal give like no XP. Or like not that much. You have one on hardcore? What? Dang. That's pretty crazy though. Only he says. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, I'm coming from the other side, right? So I need to like, not this way, but that way, right? The thing is, for Elena's necklace to get it right, you need to be able to do the quest right. So it's like kinda not that easy to get it while leveling, right? Like, you're not gonna get it for like a long time, probably. Maybe on Elite, but not here normal. That's for sure. Yeah, if you have one saved, that's like way better. For sure. Will be high level anyway. You gotta do like the quest on normal to get like a low level one. I probably stole that one actually. I'm pretty certain I either sold or destroyed it to like receive the component, right? AR is dead. Who said that? That's still good, right? I mean, obviously. I don't have a better shell, do I? I don't. Oh yeah, I do actually. Never mind. Because you need a better shell for the shrine here in Normal, right? Like not this one, but the one outside of the temple that I'm gonna get after this one. So make sure to have a better shell in your inventory before going there. If you don't have one, you can also always, I think, buy one from the vendors. Like the vendors have, like the vendors in David's Crossing at least have like a chance to sell one. And also, I mean, yeah, you should have some in your stash probably as well. Ah, yeah, obviously, what the heck, what am I saying, yeah. I was like playing too much like solo Stefan, like, or like, too many PvP or racing characters that needed like all the stuff in their inventory. But yeah, obviously it just pulls from stash anyway. True. How did I forget about that? Okay. Too much Diablo, yeah, too much, too many stash nightmares. Not enough quality of life. Dance game? What's dance game? Is dance game playing Grim Dawn again? Or did my mute button scare you? Bonk ass. Just kidding, that's just normal. Normal. Omega lol. Yeah, I mean, at this stage, Warfare is still just as fast. But you would have like a Shadow Strike. I mean, you could also like take Shadow Strike at this point. Either way, let's get these rest of the S-Hounds real quick. Since there's one lying around here. Oh wait, what the heck? Okay, time to get this shrine as well here. Go fight her now. Yumi Karagaja. Monka Omega. Yeah, like at this stage they would probably like take I mean they would like still die with one click, but not like with one tick. But I mean, this guy isn't like killing stuff with like one tick either, right? At least those that I'm not Shadow Striking on, right? The ones that I do Shadow Strike on, and also like proc my execution on, they're like instantly dead. Oh, with 85, I have no idea actually. But yeah, probably like pretty high level. Just kite her on the Nightblade. I pretty much have everything I need now. I mean, maybe I should also like take Blade Barrier. Just to be like super safe, but eh. Next, Ruins of Abid, right? Should start leveling this one as well to like Shadow Strike, right? What do I go for next? Maybe Blizzard? I don't think I'm gonna go U-Goal on Infiltrator, right? I have Aura of Sanger for damage reduction anyway, so I don't need that. May just go for like the classic Ultos version. By the way, isn't Infiltrator like one of the OG Aurora builds as well? I mean, it is, right? You have Raydar Shadow and Aurora Sender. But how good is like Infiltrator as an Aurora build compared to, say, Paladin nowadays? Like, Paladin seems really good as well. Probably just better for Aurora builds. Leviathan's still bad. It's it depends. Like, I think if you are like a rather defensive spec, then it's still okay. Like, you can take it. It's not that like terrible. It's certainly way better than it was. But I think some builds still can't afford to take it, because they would like be too squishy taking it. What do I need here? Nothing, right? So time for Inquisitor then, I guess. You like Leviathan, your Infiltrator? Seems good, seems good. Like, the thing is, like, Ultras is so easy to get around. You get like, I don't know, 6 or 7 blues anyway, because of like Rumor and the cold thing, right? What's it called again? Amatok, right? And then Ultos is like 2 clicks away basically, so Whereas for Leviathan you have to like take all those purples, and purple is... I mean, some purples are good now, like Wolverine is decent, and like Throne is even better than before. But overall, purple is pretty meh. I mean, you take like Quill, right? Maybe even Lifesteal from Toad, like Quill, Toad, Wolverine, Throne are like decent purples.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left. Put it to good use.
$26. Yeah, 2 more here in the Necropolis, right? How's the Seaver? He's doing alright. He is on the bench, just like the Commando. And this guy will be on the bench as well, probably, until the next patch. Chilling at 94, waiting for the patch. Waiting to see if there's like an interesting item to like use for those builds, like for those classes. And if yes, then probably I will play around those new items. Oh yeah, Owl is also decent actually. I like Owl the most on physical, like internal trauma builds though, like for cold it's like, it's alright. I mean, you could also do Harpy right for cold, but I don't know, Harpy feels like a debate for cold. About devotion procors, just ask away. When is the patch live? My bet is gonna be next week. Some point next week. But, I mean, it could be tomorrow. It could be like in December. Like, we don't know actually. My bet is kinda... I'm kinda betting on next week because there's like a certain type of post on the forums that's usually being posted like a week before, like 1 to 2 weeks before the patch hits. And that post has been posted last week on, I think, Thursday or Friday. So that's why I think it's gonna be next week. I mean, I might be wrong also. It's not about the build, it's about which skills to use for procs. That shouldn't take too long, I guess. So you are a acid dervish, right? Shadow Strike continued eruption. Rumor on that. I usually like Shadow Strike on Rumor the most because, like, yeah, you want Rumor to be active as soon as possible. But Rumor on Guardians is not bad either. Just want to Blade Spirits, sure. Like, Blade Spirits are good at proccing. Any of those on RF, that's also pretty good. The thing is, Tainted Eruption just fits perfectly with Ring of Steel, right? Like, this one is 3 seconds. And this one is 3 seconds as well. So, I think they just fit perfectly together. But I mean, Guardians are really good at proccing stuff as well. You could also put Guardians on this, but like, proccing stuff with RF is also like super consistent, right? Honestly, it doesn't really matter that much. What's the proc rate on Shadow Strike in-game with this? Because I think on Ring of Steel is like almost 100%, is like 85 or 90% or something. It's 51 with Shadow Strike. I think I like this a little bit more personally. But what you had was fine as well, to be honest. Like this on Ring of Steel and this on Shadow Strike is what I think I would like a little bit more. And I don't know, Blade Spirits or Guardians, I don't know like who's better at proccing stuff, honestly. Oops. They're both pretty good, but Guardians might be better because they have like the aura, right? Shadow Strike triggers, yeah, Shadow Strike triggers a lot. Yeah, like Nightfall triggers as well. Just follow Madly's devotions. I think both is fine, but from my experience, putting Shadow Strike on Rumor is like the best thing to do. Ganavakar, oh yeah. Oh, you found Praetorian Set as well? Nice. Wait, like you have it in your stash? That's nice. I think by this level you should like get another Radic though. At least one that gives you like +1 to Nightblade or something. Also like put us to 5, right? Like having dual blades at 5 is like really important. But yeah, seems good. You took a rumor on the Dervish, make sure to not give credit to Medley. Yep. I mean, I respect Madly a lot when it comes to his builds and like the ability of him to like make good builds. Well, like some things rather about his followers than himself. Like, for example, the last time like Armored Otter got accused by him and his followers for like stealing his build, while he was literally like praising Madly in the same, like literally the same video, right? That was kind of weird. Like, in that case, it wasn't even Madly's fault. Like, some of his like fanboys told him like, "Oh, he's stealing your build," and then Madly went like, "Oh, you're stealing my build," without like double checking. But yeah. And also, it was like fucking Vitality caster, right? Like, the build is as old as the game itself. Like, what? Or like the archetype, at least. Fucking Omega load, man. Bazzer, how you, man? Thank you for being here. Thank you for the sub. Welcome back, welcome back. 11 months, man. Has been that long already, eh? Dang. I'm doing well, man. Hope you're doing well as well. I was, I saw you're playing, I mean... you know I know. Or like, you know that I saw you playing some Among Us, that's called, right? Yeah. I played that a little bit in Sweden as well with my friends, actually. Like my real life friends. Yeah, it's basically like a classic board game made virtual. It's like a perfect social game, actually. Pretty chill, pretty decent to like play, whatever. Also like very easy to set up and also like to understand, right? To explain to people. So what did I say? Ultas, right? Ultas like the easiest thing to go to. So we go for like, I don't know, Hound first, and then spec the Watcher, and then retake Hound, right? But yeah, I'm pretty much done here in normal. Let's go to normal once again, just to like try to farm the Gutworm medal. Also, Ninebell, since you're here, maybe you can tell me if my microphone is like set up correctly or not. Because I mean, yeah, I got this new microphone now, which, I mean, thanks to chat, basically. But some people are like, I don't know if they're like trolling or just hating or just being themselves and saying it's bad, or maybe they actually think it's worse than before. I mean, the people who are saying that are like people that I know are like trolling 50% of the time, so yeah. I didn't pay for the mic, what do you mean? I mean, technically I didn't, because technically I got it through like Twitch and YouTube money, right? What pattern am I using? I'm using the don't hit the mic pattern, no. I mean the pattern that like records from like in front of the mic, like in a... I have no idea how it's called, dude. Like I knew how it's called like the day I set it up, and I forgot like 2 seconds later. I stripped for it. Oh my god. Alright, we got it. Let me check it up real quick. Wanna become famous? Should we become famous again, chat? Famous every stream, pork champ? What is this? Okay, I'm gonna use the Gutworm's medal, right? Cardioid on it. I think that's kind of the same, yeah. That I'm using as well. Maybe not there. Where am I going? I need a smith. Obviously, this one is not here. Wanna become famous? Yeah. Late night Protoss English, right? I know. Okay, Driggs, Vector. Need that for TP because having double Shadow Strike is kinda not that great, especially when your Shadow Strike has like basically no cooldown. And then we need like 2 Aether Souls, I think. And for Aether Souls, I will need the Wrath Stones, probably not. And this one needs Aether Souls, right? Translate into an Aether Soul here and then Aether Soul there. And we got a Vector on this, and yeah, that's it, right? I wanna become Madly. Wanna become Madly? Make a video about Madly's latest build, praise him in that exact video, and still get fucking accused of build stealing, right? Like, what the fuck? But in that case, it wasn't because of Madly himself. Like, Madly even apologized. It was because of one of his, like, fanboys. Alright, I think I'm ready. Oh no, I need to like change my pants, right? Change my pants for these instead, right? Then I have actually bad Aether Rails, which I kinda need for Act 1. Well. Can't argue with that. Adios. That is still true.
Still drawing.
You're not looking at the body. You will need.
Wait, what? 29 Pierce runs? Wait, what? Money? Maybe I do change my pants after all. Like, these seem this doesn't seem like enough.
Greetings. Farewell.
How do I get Pierce runs? I mean, obviously, Phantasmal Armor, right? That's how you get Pierce runs. How do you get Aether Rust? You get Aether Rust through Steel Resolve, right? Pick whichever you need. Also, let me give you a grimtools for this one. I bother maxing out Pierce Rust for Act 2, yeah, usually. Like, for Act 2 it's pretty important, I would say. Wait, it starts like on Friday, right? PoE League starts on Friday. Like PoE League starting this Friday is one of the few things that would make me believe that the patch is not gonna come next week. But then again, they usually don't care about PoE, right? They just release their patches whenever they feel like. What's the next league even gonna be? Like, I didn't even watch the trailer. I have no clue what it's gonna be. Like, what's the flavor of the next league? Bank robbery? What? I mean, yeah, they just don't care about dodging in a way, so they don't even try. That's true. Baldur's Gate, an ARPG? Isn't it more like a CRPG? It's like a story-driven RPG. Rather than, like, it's not the same as like Diablo or something like that, right? It's not like a roguelike Diablo 3, 2, 1, Grim Dawn, Titan Quest thingy, right? And it's an RPG, sure. But its combat is like pretty slow paced, right? Where the fuck is Milton? Milton, hello? It's actually also got the ring, level 45 ring, right? You almost died to skeletons. Lol. You mean to zombies? To mombies? Retail shield. Oh yeah, you can also have a physical retail shield, right? Yeah, anybody who can like wear a physical retail shield can be pretty damn scary when you're playing Lokar. That's true. Oh, raise it out, devotion. Oh yeah, that makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Lol. Yeah, that's happened to somebody else already. Hey, Circle of Life, how you, man? Welcome back, welcome back. How are you, man? How's everything doing for you? Good so far? Nice, man. Thank you for the support. Busy AF. I mean, If you're still doing good, then that's not like a bad thing to be busy. Are you busy with work, or do you have other, like, things in life that keep you busy? Oh yeah, by the way, I should probably get the B amulet, right? For +1 all skills. I actually forgot that one on normal, right? Like +1 all skills for Inquisitor. New kitchen, nice man. That sounds good.
Hello.
Yeah, everything fine. I'm just waiting for the patch, kinda. Playing some Diablo 2. To like wait for the patches whatever now and then in between. And I mean, yeah, like speed leveling some characters just to have them like at the ready. Level 94, don't really have like any particular builds around these, like for these classes planned yet, but whenever the patch hits, I'm gonna hope that there's like 1 or 2 new items that are gonna be like interesting for these classes, and then we're gonna try to like make a build around those items fitting those classes, right? Other than that, yeah, I'm like life's doing good. They haven't announced anything, but they have posted like a post about like language localization stuff, localization thread I think it's called, which they usually always like post like 1 or 2 weeks before a patch hits. And that patch, like that post has been posted on, I believe, Thursday last week or something. So yeah, my guess would be that the patch hits next week, but I might be wrong. Like, I'm just guessing at this point. Taking wild guesses. I mean, the patch is gonna be huge, right? So it might also be like the last patch before like their Xbox release, right? It might also be like the last big Grim Dawn patch ever. So they're gonna take their time to make sure everything works properly, right? Yeah, the new microphone is pretty nice. I like it a lot, actually, personally. I'm kind of getting used to it still. Like, it's kind of a transition. But other than that, I like it a lot. Really sounds quite good. That's good to hear, man. Yeah. I think it's mostly gonna be like good for YouTube, Like for streaming, it's like nice that it sounds better. But for streaming I could like always go back to my old headset and like, just use that, like just flip this one down and use that instead, right? Whenever I feel like. But I think for YouTube it's gonna make a pretty big difference actually. Also, the new microphone will give me the freedom to maybe also like just use another headset or like just use, I don't know, like in-ears instead, right? Whenever I feel like this headset is becoming like too heavy or too uncomfortable for me. So yeah, it does open up like some new opportunities for me, which is kind of nice. Alright, 1, 2, 3 fabrics. Let's do this shrine, or like totem rather as well, since it's already here. Test, kappa 1, 2, 3. That's my Q&R skill. It's the Bloodbath skill from my relic, which honestly isn't even that. Like it's okay, but to be honest, like Slaughter isn't like the best relic for this Infiltrator, like Cold Nightblade in general, right? Instead, you rather want to use Death Chill, right? If you have Death Chill, you should use Death Chill. And this one is like really good for like Pierce, like Pierce Nightblades though. Like it's basically the best one for leveling for Pierce. And it's like the second best for Cold. But yeah, I don't think I have one in my stash right now, like a Death Chill. And I have the Slaughter in my stash, so yeah, I just use Slaughter instead of Death Chill because I didn't want to craft Death Chill. Because I believe that Death Chill actually is kind of a, yeah, rather a expensive relic to craft. For tier 2 at least. Yeah, for sure, not circle. Like, it's not that hot anymore right now, but... I love this song, actually. Like, White Bat is such a good music creator, man. Yeah, 32 degrees, wait, what? I mean, yeah, it was decently hot today, actually. But I don't think we had 32 where I live today. Maybe like 26, 7, 8, I don't know. Something like that. Alright, I'm just gonna spec into Devotions because that's like the old school cold devotion map that I kinda know. Actually, I'm Pepega, right? I should spec into Washer first and like take out the other thing. Oh well. Yeah, let's go actually back to Devil's Crossing now. We did like almost all the quests here. We just have Krieg missing, but like you kinda wanna like level up before Krieg and get me some upgrades.
I need some time.
That's it.
I'm saying. Well, since I'm this.
Also go down here, kill the slith, right? Some nice IEMs next summer. Oh yeah. Cold Nightblade is so fucking fast, dude, what the heck. In-ear monitor headphones? In your brain phones? Just implant your headphones?
You like clearing out those.
I feel your scatterbrain.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Wait, what's that? That's a inscribed bracers. Which doesn't have attack speed, so it's a debate actually. This is actually not better, but worse. Wait, these might be... no, they're bad, never mind. But they're like some Shadow Strike pants, but they're not. So do we use these though? Instead of Primer Ring for Poison and Vit? Or do I not even have to? Maybe. I gotta keep these two rings, like maybe they're gonna be helpful. They might be helpful, we'll see.
What do you want?
Just nuke this guy. How did you level each other though, like? I mean, Word of Pain, Stormbox, and then? Or like OFF early maybe as well? I don't know, I feel like late game, or like, I mean, not late game, but like later on, like in Ultimate,
What's what I
it falls off a lot. Like single target will fall off. Like what do you use for single target on a Mage Hunter, right? Like what do you use there? Except for like Greater Fireball. Alright, we got some Aether Rest now here as well. Actually perfect timing for Krieg. And yeah, that's about it, right?
Come see what's left of my wares. Put it to good use.
Finally starts to feel good at level 70. Money. Oh, Lightning Color Store. Oh, that's juicy. I mean, yeah, I didn't think of that. Like, Color Store is actually not that bad for leveling. It's fine. It's perfectly alright. I think it's better than Rune Fagura because it has like instant damage and also yeah, like pretty good AoE. And yeah, with the new metal, I haven't tried it at all yet, actually. That sounds like something I would like to try on like a Vindicator. But like, what do you do with that? Like, either Purifier or Vindicator on it. And you could also do Mage Hunter, but I've already done a Mage Hunter, like, I think for... Wait, did I do the Mage Hunter leveling video? Not sure. Full Runecaster survival endgame. I mean, viable, yes. Is it like the best? Probably not. But it's definitely viable. Like, I remember, for example, No Manual playing a... Was it an... Yeah, like an Infiltrator as well, I think. He was playing like Cold Katastor and Cold Hagrid. Like, we don't figure around. With the, like, I think Chill Flame Evokers back then. I mean, you can still do it. They convert like fire to cold, right? And then like Runebinder, 4-piece. Yeah, it's definitely viable. Why able? No, don't crush my friends in Devil's Crossing. Explorer set at 94. I mean, yeah. That's very exotic. Wait, how did I forget that guy? Oops. No second shop, feels bad, man.
Is it the Warden's defeat is so you
Alright, time for Act 2, time for level 50, time for level 50 items. So for level 50, I think for code, I have like a bunch of broken stuff here actually lying around, right? +2 Nightblade, and then we have these for level 50 and these for like level 65, right? I don't even need the Purified Sword, do I? Probably not. Also Avarice. Yeah, just use Avarice, right? Avarice is so like, I don't know, like so stupid. Way too broken. Also, Eternal Ban is really good. Let's use one of these instead of one of those, right? I mean, Elemental Rest is still maxed, but like, Dramatic Burst. Do I have like another Nightblade belt? 55, 50. Sure. Another +1 Nightblade. And I'm like capped with everything except for Chaos. This is so stupidly OP, man. Like, what the heck? What is this? Korba's pretty bad, yeah, but even Korba isn't like trashed here. But yeah, it's pretty bad, that's true. Alright, so with this level 50 OP stuff, can like pull some points here and there, right? So stupid. What is this even? Okay. 1 point for 8 points into that. Just rush Aura of Cancer, right? That's what we're gonna do here. Just rush Aura of Cancer. How's Aurora this patch? Yeah, the Starfish is pretty good with it. I don't know about other builds. I haven't tried any other, like, Hagrid builds. So I can unfortunately not comment on other Hagrid builds. But yeah, Starfish is pretty good for sure. I think they should be, like, fine, at least. At least fine. Okay, time for another grimtools for you guys, right? Since this is level 50, and level 50 usually has lots of changes. Level 50. Oh yeah, Rhyme Tongue. Rhyme Tongue is a pretty bad set, yeah. Rotgeist. I don't think Rotgeist is that bad. Maybe it is. It's one of the worst. That's true. I think Radagans isn't. I mean, okay, full Radagans is maybe pretty bad, but like, yeah, like full Radagans, full Rhyme Tongue, full what's it called again? Rotgeist. Now, Rotgeist should be fine, but like full Radagans and full what's it called? Full Rhyme Tongue and full Radagans are pretty bad, yeah. I think so as well. Harbinger? Harbinger is good. You have Crescent Moon, you have Markadar's Scepter. I mean Markadar's... not Scepter. Sword, right? Markadar's Sword, the Spectral Longsword that I just used, right? And then you also can use Chill Straws. Like, Chill Straws are the best, but they're also like the hardest to get. If you're like sided with Commons Chosen, it's like very, very easy to get Markadar swords. Honestly, like Markadar swords are probably better than Crescent Moons, because Crescent Moons are like good all around, but like Markadar swords are just insane damage. And Spectral Longswords aren't like much worse than this. They are a little bit worse, I would say, at least at level 50, but not like much worse. Harbinger's getting carried by Razin though. That's true, but why would you play Harbinger without Razin, right? Like, which other items would you use instead? I don't know, like the sets are just made for each other, so Harbinger is good because you can play it with Razin, and that's like I think good enough for it to like not be a trash set, right? Oh, and other classes. Oh. You mean when I'm playing a Nightblade but not an Infiltrator? Or... Or are you asking Ground Zero? Oh my bad. But yeah, it depends on the damage type, obviously, like... For my Dervish I was using what Ganavakar's thing. I mean, you basically... And when you're like leveling, right? You choose like a leveling skill. Or like you... Then you go to like grimtools.com, right? And then you click on item skill modifiers for your leveling skill, and then you see if there are like good amounts for that leveling skill. If there are no good leveling like items, like monster frequency, like green monster frequency, like skill modifiers for your leveling skill, then you either have to like use other items that are like decent, like good overall for like your class, or like Crescent Moon for example, or you just pick a different leveling skill, right? Oh, other than Crescent Moon, I think it's mostly like... I mean, I can check it later. I have the... I mean, if you're like interested in playing a dual-wielded pistol character, you have to have like a Devil Tongue in your stash. Like, Devil Tongue at level 50 is such an insane damage boost for like dual wield fire bolts. For like demolitionists, inquisitors, right? Like purifiers especially. Just insane. And what else? Oh yeah, the pants, like leg plates of valor. I have like basically 3 leg plates of valor in my stash, or like 2. Yeah, like 2. That's level 40, and then the level 75 empowered version. Like those are both like really good for leveling. Then I have like a couple of gloves, like Grasp of Unchained Might, right? Unchained Might is like really good for any soldier or Nightblade. Trozen. Alagast. Alagast Stonebox, they nerf Alagast Stonebox like many patches. Probably not next patch, but they nerfed it like a lot as well. The Dagadon? Yeah, but the Dagadon is like an endgame set, right? So, but yeah, the Dagadon is good for endgame. You will need like Devil Tongue before that, like the non-mythical Devil Tongue before that. Is this the beehive I need to go to? Actually, I probably don't go into any beehive, right? Or like care about any beehive except for the XP here. But yeah, the other beehive, right? This one is the poison one for the like poison acid, the Menhir build, and then the next one is for the Inquisitor Stunjax thing, right? Which I could use on this build just for like +1 Inquisitor, but probably I won't because like Avarice of Andreonius is just too broken. But yeah, if you don't have Avarice of Andreonius, you should probably use not this one, but the one from the other bee and the other beehive for like leveling an Infiltrator. Hey Dawn Gaming, welcome and welcome. How are you, man? Armor of the Eternal Light is getting nerfed again. I haven't even played that set like a single time. It got like nerfed 3 times already. It's bad, man. They haven't nerfed Wild Blood. True. But no, let's not sell these rings here. Actually, no, they're just worse than what I have, right? Yeah. They removed all of them, right? It had like crazy Shadow Strike mods. I think they removed all of them, right? And they try to like buff what, Vitality Ritualist a lot, but no, it's like Vitality Trickster, right? You can also play the set around Vitality Trickster, or like Vitality, yeah, Ritualist, right? Yeah, Ritualist and Trickster. But it's probably like still trash for that.
Keep your weapon.
For Shadow Strike, just play a Breaker, right? I don't know, I like Breaker the most for like Shadow Strike itself. I mean, unless you want to play Pierce, then you have to play Infiltrator, but if you don't want to play Pierce, I mean, with Armor for 3 you want to play Cold, right? So, I mean, you either play Reaper or Breaker with like the Shadow Strike mods on, or like the Shadow Strike set called Armor of the Eternal Light. Yeah, as I said, like, I don't really like Infiltrator for, like, Shadow Strike. If you're playing Pierce, then you kind of have to play it, right? But I don't like Inquisitor too much for Shadow Strike. Like, Shadow Strike does play around mobility, right? Ideally you want to, like, play around mobility, because otherwise you're better off just playing around execution, usually. But also Infiltrator needs to use a seal, right? Like, you cannot play Infiltrator, at least for, like, highest content without Inquisitor seal. And then, I don't know, like, it gets kind of boring, right? Like, you're playing Shadow Strike, which is like a hog mobility skill, like, you can play hit and run with it perfectly. But then you also have to play seal, which makes you be like, I have to stand inside this thing all the time? Like, what? I don't know. Pierce Conjurer, Helm. Money. 100 runs, they're missing a piece. Dang, man. I mean, it's just RNG for you, right? I probably did like, I don't know, like 200 Bastion of Chaos runs already and still no Word Eater. I mean, there are several that drop from chests. Like the one in the end, or like rather, no, the helmet drops from Morganeth himself. Then the chest, like the breastplate, drops from the Death Room chest, and the shoulders drop from the Magi chest, right? Can you play any Inquisitor combination without seal? I mean, I guess you can. But I haven't seen one. I don't know, Inquisitor seal is just too good. Maybe like some kiting casters can do it. Also like Shadow Strike I guess could do it, but I think for Shadow Strike it's not that good. I think like Totem Vindicators don't need a seal, right? Your Paladin doesn't use a seal. Interesting. Seal can't tank everything, that's true. But if you like use Phoenix, for example, on top, and then you like, I don't know, Ascension on top, I don't know, like, especially for Paladin, I think it's like really, really good. Fun. I don't know if it's fun, it's just good. Don't use seal while leveling. I will pretty soon, don't worry. Alright, we're not a breaker, so we don't have the fastest chronicle time. Yeah, like the more mobile you are, and the less you rely on like face-taking enemies, the worse the seal becomes. That's true. That's why I said, like, for example, Totem Vindicators I think don't need a seal. Or like, actually, like, using the seal on a Totem Vindicator is like bad. Like Stormbox and Totem Vindicators, right? He made a Morganeth Infiltrator as well. I mean, it's Banana Peel, dude. Banana Peel does like the squishiest builds ever. Totem Vindicators have to face tank. Face tank what? Wait, why do they have to face tank? They can just like run around the totem like 24/7. What? to stack totems. I mean, if you just make your circle narrow enough, you don't have to like not run. I mean, yeah, okay, savagery is like a thing that makes seal better, that's true. Unless you're playing loaded guns when you have a ranged weapon anyway, and like can use savagery from afar as well. Bees! Wrecked by bees. Alright, we got the Aura of Cancer. What about Chosen Mage Hunter? Yeah, that would be another candidate that like prefers to cut around rather than face tank. It kind of depends like which content you're playing and how good you are at cutting personally. Like some people are like really good at cutting, some people aren't. And if you aren't good at cutting, then you should probably use a seal. You tried it with Alagast. Alagast without seal. Yeah, that sounds alright as well. And fucking died to trash. Nice. See, maybe you do need the seal after all. A Reckoning Paladin without seal. Nani? Alright, let's retake the points from Hound. I don't need those anymore. Also, let's go back to Fogback real quick and rescue the vendor here. That's kinda is annoying that I'm not allowed to sell that quickly here. Like, I could go to the other vendor obviously, but the other vendor is like 2 seconds slower to go to, or like 1 second slower to go to. Let's just rescue this one.
Come see what's left of my wares.
So yeah, this amulet is an option that you can use instead of Everest of Andreonius, right? This one here. The FXs kinda suck, but yeah, +1 to Inquisitor is pretty good. And yeah, you can play around that. Or like, not play around that, but you can like use it. And yeah. Benefit from the +1 all skills to Inquisitor.
It's good use. Come see what's left of my wares.
Alright, let's retake the devotion points from the Hound.
Let me clear your mind of regret. Farewell.
And put those into Oltos. This one also fixes my Chaos Rest basically. I could just go for Obelisk, right? Which means, for example, Crane and Sailor's Guide, right? Or Panther, Stag, 2, 4, 6, and tip the scales for flat RR instead of Revenant. But I don't know, like Revenant's pretty good as well, right? Revenant is pretty juicy. Oh, the last seal and attack speed. I would need Jackal for that though. Yeah, let's get Jackal then. Let's get Jackal.
Let me clear your mind of regret.
Okay, I need all of these for now.
Safe journey.
Okay, let's go for Jackal, Revenant. That should be good. I have Reckoning with seal or without seal makes sense. What do you mean here? Yeah, tip the scales might get nerfed next patch. Right. That's like the prime candidate right now, I feel like. I don't know, like not too many. What Banana Peel also said, like in one of his threads the last time, like one of his comments rather, in like another thread that was asking about like what's the like thing to be nerfed next patch, right? And honestly, on this patch there aren't like many like clear super OP builds anymore, just like last patch. I mean, not like last patch rather. Like on last patch there were like way more like broken ass builds that you could like pinpoint easier, right? On this patch is just like, I don't know, it kind of feels pretty balanced this patch. Like tip the scales is always a little bit strong, maybe like too strong even, I don't know. And other than that, I don't know. Not too many things feel like too broken. Band of Black Eyes, that's actually pretty good as well, I think, because it does give me like +2 to Lethal Assault, if I remember correctly. Yes, level 58. Nerf bad.
See anything you like?
Wait, maybe I wanna keep this actually. No, that's not gunslingers, this is sharpshooters, my bad. Oops. Let's get some imbued silvers.
Well, now that we're
Nerf Berserker. They need to buff the left hand, like, it's so fucking weird and bad, I don't know. Does click spell then run around frantically mean being bad at cutting? Depends on which situation. Greven och Bernard, okay, here you go. For an unusual dual wield build, what, the Berserker? Oh, you mean the sharpshooters? No, sharpshooters doesn't allow me to do a build, right? I was thinking about gunslingers, so like if... Yeah, for gunslingers I would keep it. Like if it was gunslingers I would have kept it. But it wasn't, so I sold it. Yeah, sharpshooter is for like a two-hander. It's like a two-handed set. Two-handed ranged set, like a sniper build. It's like a pretty decent beginner set for purifiers as well, the sharpshooter set actually. Oh yeah, locker set. I mean, yeah, just use Gunslinger's Talisman, right? My bad. Chests are a no-go for local leveling. Oh shit, I forgot to click her. No. Dire Bear. He's in dire need of a nerf, right? Cup. You know what I forgot again? I forgot to rescue the witch on normal in Bloodgrove. So again, I'm not actually gaining reputation with Coven of the Agenborg. But honestly, like just getting it in Elite is like at the end of Elite is already like good enough, because like you're gonna get revered with them anyway. Like it's so easy to get them to revered. And their augments are like, most of the time even unusable because they're like level 90 augments. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, she does unlock the reputation. Oops. Have Autumn Boar too. I think Autumn Boar is still better than Bear. Block builds, aka retail builds, yeah. Basically. Nerf Lizard, make PvP balance again. Oh boy, PvP balance. Unless somebody makes like a PvP mod, right? With like total rebalance of skills, it's... I don't know. Gonna feel pretty weird for a long time. Oh yeah, the bull. Yeah, bull is better than bear. It's a tier 1, yeah. Exactly. Go for Obelisk, go wire anyway. Yeah. You know when like people said wires, devotion is pretty good for retaliation, but kinda bad for internal trauma. And what the fuck did Sentai and his team do next patch? They buffed it for retaliation, but they didn't buff it for internal trauma? Like, what the heck? That was so weird. I mean, buff purple devotion, this is like a thing for like 4 years already, or like 3 years. Like, Like, purple devotions have been banned for 3 years now. And they are better now than ever. Kinda. But, yeah. Still, usually a little bit underwhelming. Throne is the best purple? Yeah, probably. I mean, the best purple is probably Manticore because it's not like a purple. It just happens to give you like 1 purple, right? But yeah, like Throne is the best one. Hey Greg, welcome. Good day to you as well. Manticore's bad. I mean, yeah, most of the time it's actually bad. But at some builds I think it's still good, like on acid builds. Unless you have like full wit to acid conversion, then you just play scales instead, right? Even on acid. Ghettos? What is ghettos even? Just kidding, ghettos is pretty good. On like 1 out of 100 builds. There are like 1 or 2 builds that can actually use ghettos, but yeah, other than that, it's pretty fucking bad. What's the lowest one this time? This one is open? Oh, interesting. Oh, Typhus? Yeah, Typhus and stuff of Ratoge are a meme as well. I mean, they're both okay for pets actually. Like, both are okay for pets. I think even Staff was kind of okay for pets. They're basic pet devotions. At least with like how things are right now. Yeah, it would be, right? Not even good for pets. I don't know. I think some pet builds actually do use it. Imagine worshipping Staff of Ratoge when you can just worship literally what Ratoge. True. Did I craft the fucking wrong thing? Of course I did. Lol. A totally normal devotion.
Me back any blueprints you find.
I'm doing a DK using my soldier leveling video. Already had the regular mythical version of Stonefist Rebuke. Well, that's pretty easy leveling for you then. Yeah. That's like super easy done for you. Glad you enjoyed the video, man. Wait, who are you talking about? About Ran? Ground Zero? I need more points into this, right? Takes even more. How do I get or rovers, or Devil's Crossing might have like some elemental rust, right?
See anything you like? Put it to good use.
Oh, that guy? That's Markovian. Probably.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left. See you around.
It's for rings, right? Not even weapons. But we put on weapons, we can put Troll Wart powder. Or just Winter Bloom, right? Winter Bloom is actually perfect. More cold deeps. Put this here, that there, and this one here. Seems good. And then we put like a corpse dust here probably, or like, can even put Mark of Illusions actually. Alright, that's good enough. We made it all the way to Homestead with the first XD potion. That's pretty good, I would say. Like all the way to Homestead in 1 hour, basically. On it. It's solid.
So how good work?
Yeah, physical as in also bleeding included. Yeah, I agree. Pretty much. I mean, thrown is like the exception. Like 5 purple is something you can use on many builds. And 5 purple is literally just thrown, right? Mistwalkers, okay, maybe not sell the legendary, there we go, take this one back.
See you around. These are.
Let's clear out the infestation. Crown for the metal. Why play Crown? We can just play. Tip the scales, right? No, just kidding. Attack Saru. Attack Saru needs like proper conversion to work. Then it's okay. If you don't have like proper conversion for it, then it's actually not that great. Frog, Toad. Yeah, Toad is okay. Okay, is it time for Seal? I think it's time for Seal. It's Seal time. Let's put the Seal here and the Ring of Steel like here. So we put these points into what? Holy shit, don't die on me. Oops. Let's not die to the motion screen like a good friend of ours, right? attack is pretty... Yeah, it's like okay-ish. But compared to others, it's usually worse. I mean, it depends on the build more than anything, but from my experience, attack zero is usually rather bad. But there are some builds that can make it work, for sure. Like in some builds it's decent. I think the main problem with like purple devotions is that they lack like offensive ability. I think that's what it kind of comes down to. I think people did like a proper comparison between like lots of different devotion routes, and going like heavily into purple kind of like cucks your offensive ability usually. Like, yeah, pretty bad away when you go like full purple. I mean, on the other hand, purple oftentimes goes well with green, and yeah, green does have usually pretty good offensive ability. Works in Panini Mage Hunter. I mean, Mage Hunter has like lots of OA anyway, right? So it's fine on Panini, yeah. If you never died to the devotion screen, can you even call yourself a Grim Dawn player? Maybe you can just like call myself not retarded. Just kidding. Yeah, it's really important for bleed. But many bleed builds actually struggle with OA as well, I would say. I mean, they still work fine, but their way isn't good. Not really. Oh yeah, Cunning Dump. I mean, yeah, okay, that's true. That is true. Until you use Barbaros Pants and you're like, well, I still need like 1035 physique. And like, you wanna do more Cunning Dump, but you can't because Barbaros makes you... But on the other hand, like, Barbaros also gives you OA, right? So... yeah. Never mind that. I mean, they struggle with OA as in they... I've seen many bleed builds like not get more than 2.8k, which is still fine. Like 2.8k is like usually fine. Where's the second pheromone? Oh, I already have it? Okay, nice. This is good. Everything in crit, including bleed. Yeah, in Grim Dawn, like, there's no such thing as a crit build because, like, everything is a crit build, basically, right? Which is kind of weird. I agree. Can't even have 3.5k SMH. Yeah, indeed, right. Such a bad build, right? Not even 3.5k, I think. Gotta max the seal, right? Maxing seal is pretty important. Not necessarily for like elite right now, but later on for ultimate it will be like very, very important. So might as well just like spec into it right now. Also, I don't even know like what to. I mean, yeah, I know what to do, right? We can also like put points into whatever renewal line, vigor, still resolve. Just max those 3 out on ultimate. Max out the seal obviously, put like now on elite. Everything in it, because I mean in Nightblade can just stay as it is. If you have more spare points, you can like put them into either Shadow's Dance or Phantasmal Armor. Yeah, but I don't think I need to like actually upgrade anything for ultimate, right? Actually, Aether. Wait, what? Oh no, I'm debuffed. Never mind. So the scary thing here about this guy is like his double smack and melee, but he doesn't even do it. So yeah, that was pretty fast. Ranged and spells could not. Yeah, maybe. It's just like easier to scale all things equally when like everything scales the same way, right? You could like say it's kind of lazy design to like just make everything the same, right?
There was I see my scouts have
In a way.
Just the person. There are 2 up.
Alright, we are gonna side with the Comet's Chosen, right? Because I might wanna farm one of those Makadar swords, right? Doombolt Warlock crit build. I mean, yeah. Like, many spells have built-in crit like Aether Ray, Doombolt, right? Grenado. Like they're basically like designed around crit in mind. Even more so than some others, I guess. Like, as I said, like basically every single build benefits of crit. But skills with like built-in crit benefit even more from like highway and like getting crits, right? Pog, Shadow Strike. Alright, so over here we gotta kill Bolvar. Gotta find 5 insignias. And rescue the farmers, right? And also if we meet a totem, we do the totem. Like if we encounter a totem, right? That's proper English. Also, actually starting at around level 60 to 70, you wanna, if you can, craft the Nemesis relic and use Nemesis as a relic instead of what I'm using right now. If you are using Death Chill though, which is better than what I have right now, you don't even have to use Nemesis that badly. Like, Nemesis is good, it's really good, but Death Chill is like so good as well. You don't even have to craft Nemesis, you know. Alright, got 5 of them. 5 of them. Let's check out how expensive Nemesis is to craft.
Got any more scrap metal?
Mima says. Sacrifice. Oh yeah, Sacrifice is pretty damn expensive, right? Sacrifice needs like a Torment, I think, and Torment needs like a Carrier Shattered Soul, if I remember correctly. Corruption, Gale, Squall. Corruption, Gale, Squall, Black Tallow. That's a Torment, right? And Sacrifice needs this and a Gale on top. Also, if you don't have a Salazar's, then good luck. Oh, you don't have to craft this though, like if you don't wanna use Nemesis instead, you don't have to craft it honestly. But Nemesis is pretty good. Slaughter and Bladesworn Talisman. I mean, Slaughter is literally this one, right? So let's just use that one. Bladesworn Talisman. And we gotta craft a Nemesis here. And there we have it. This one gave me completion bonus, +1 Night's Chill, and the Dallas Justifiable Lance, which is actually both pretty good, I would say. Also, this gives me a kitty. Right. A new pet.
I'll give you a good price on all that.
A rig.
What troubles you?
Always lucky. The streamer. Oh my god. Let's use this on. Let's use this on the Nemesis. And then this on ABB. Okay. Now we can also retake the blue one. And we go for... I don't even know, we have like 8 more points to spare. I don't know. Wendigo, attack speed. Magi, attack speed. Kraken, no. Yeah, let's just get to this. Like, this Wendigo node is actually so good now, with like attack speed, 5% attack speed, and 4% physical rest. That's like crazy now, actually. Black Flame Warlock, you mean? Or... Interesting. Wait, is it still that good? Like, Chaos Ray is that good now? That's crazy. Like, Chaos Ray Warlock used to be kind of a meme like for a long time, right? Compared to like Clairvoyant or even like Chaos Mage Hunter. I mean, yeah, it is good, I guess. The thing is, like, the Ritual Circle from the set is so good, right? Like, it's so tanky. Like that, and also you have the seal, no, sigil, right? Like sigil is pretty good for healing, like for additional healing. What are these like double totems here? What the heck? Plus hourglass. Yep, no, no. True, true. I think you just need sigil and like sigil, the seal, like the seal from the set, and like the ritual circle rather, it's called I think, and A3, right? Oh yeah, to proc Dying God I guess. Yeah, okay, that's like a good procer, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what it's good for actually on that build as well. That's true. Yeah, that's a pretty damn cool build. Like that was actually like back in vanilla. Chaos Ray Warlock was I think the third build I made, but back in vanilla it just sucked. So I don't know. I'm kind of happy it's good now. A-bomb and Dying God. I don't know, A-bomb on like non-weapon damage seems not that great. I think I deleted that Warlock though, because like I deleted most of my softcore characters except for maybe like one or two. And I think I also deleted my Warlock. I'm not sure I even played it like after level 85. I think it just was 85 still. Like I didn't play it in AOM, because like in AOM Chaos Warlock, like Chaos Ray Warlock was even worse than in vanilla. Like it kinda became good just recently. Like not even a year ago, like maybe half a year ago or something. Oh hey, nice. That's a Reaper though. The same. But yeah, the other clip is the Warlock. True. Indeed. Nice Shadow Strike. Yeah, sure I can. I mean, I don't need it on Elite, and like you don't need it on Ultimate, right, with the new thingies, like the new merits, but yeah, sure, I can show you later. Just gotta kill Karos and like, then I can show you. These will all be uploaded to YouTube. Yes. Yes, I also have VODs enabled on Twitch. They like you can rewatch VODs on Twitch, I think, for up to 2 months even on my channel. But yeah, this will be on YouTube like next week as well, probably. I don't need to go here. What am I doing? I just need to go back to Homestead and like hand in my quests, and then oh no, also one more thing, right? I need to kill like the one guy over here in Fort Heron. Maybe it doesn't work anymore though, like maybe it doesn't work because I kill the guy that you need to Shadow Strike to. We'll see. I mean, I can just reset, I guess. I still have like one more pot, and I think one more pot should be enough. It's my fastest Blight Lord. Dummy kill time. It might be the Blight Lord guy even, actually. I don't know. I don't think the Blight Lord guy is like the highest DPS against actual enemies. But, I mean, Dummy is always a little bit different, right? Dummy is like a rough... I don't know, like Dummy can be kind of representative, but it's not like actually representative, I think. It does give you like a rough idea, but it's not like 100% accurate. Rough estimation of meme builds. I mean, yeah, you can like... You kind of know like if a build is a meme build or like an actual good build by doing a dummy kill time, right? Killing all dummies run when...
I am told when the Legion was forced
Killing
to
all
abandon
dummies,
I've
what?
already
You're here with the
Okay, so if I can't show it to you now, I'm gonna show it to you like once I'm level 69 or 70, right? If that's fine with you, round 0. You can actually kill the dummy instead of resetting it. What?
May the light.
I mean, I guess, yeah. Maybe, I don't know. I don't have enough what? How do you do that? Like, you need to kill it in 5 seconds post reset, so you need like enough damage to like cut through its shield as well. Which I guess only like GD stash builds can do.
put it to good use.
Just nullify? Wait, does nullify work? Interesting.
Keep an eye out.
Okay. Okay, now here we go. As the current skip, you go with the Darkways gate, right? You have to have the first port after Darkways gate. Then you go to this corner, right? You need to have an enemy over here, right? Like the Chthonian Devourer here. You open up the map first. And now you press Shadow Strike onto this guy and then click on this portal here, right? So like this and then this. I mean, when you have the merits, you don't have to do it in normal and elite, obviously, because you have the portals anyway, and then you, well, we'll make it over here. You can just, like, walk to the next one. Over here. go back to this portal that you left, right? And then do the same thing again with like the next portal. Right, like you go over here and then use the next portal which you just got. Bad skip, yeah, indeed. And then you do the same thing, right? Or like your character will do the same thing. And you can like relax a bit. Sorok would have done this double skip? Yeah, man. So where the fuck is Sorok, man? Where's he at? When you need him the most? Alright, Circle, thank you so much for the 500 gifted bits, man. Very much appreciated. And yeah, sleep well. Thank you for being here. Take care, man. In erupts, Etups. Wait, who the fuck is Etup? Are you stalking him? Oh shit, there's this guy in here. I mean, this trick works with both the Shadow Strike abilities, like from Nightblade, and also the one from the like runes or like metal augments that you can get in Act 7, right? As well as with Blitz and similar abilities. Oh. Interesting, interesting.
Good. Betray precisely.
Infiltrator is Nightblade and Inquisitor. And yeah, welcome in Nick's Bugs. How are you, man? Yep, precisely. Took you long enough. Alright, Kovacs. Stay around, man. Thanks for sticking around. Have a good night and we see us. Juggernaut. I think Doom is better, and I don't know. Juggernaut is, I guess, okay. Like if you don't have the other ones like Doom or Serenity. Yeah, it's like alright for mid game, sure. Yeah. Juggernaut is like a tier 2, right? Not even a tier 3. I thought it's like a tier 3 for a moment. Yeah, like, no, it's totally fine for tier 2. For mid game. Dakimakura. Alright, let's go to Icon. Yeah, that might be right, Ground Zero. I don't remember right now, but you might be right about that. Like, you need Juggernaut to make Doom anyway, so then it's like perfect, right? Oh wait, yeah, I have to like blow this place up first. Like, what am I doing? Oops, valuable time has been lost. I mean, you can check out my literal Death Knight that I made around Leviathan, which isn't Force Wave, but it's still like a physical Death Knight. And I think on that build I was using Yeah, either Serenity or Doom.
Good work, weekend.
I think I'm actually gonna like skill Steel Resolve first a bit to like get Aether to 25 overcap as a like preparation for ultimate. Rest in peace, Anastasia. And from like a lore perspective, it's like the worst thing to ever to kill her, but yeah. Makes leveling a little bit faster, I think. It's a little bit more efficient for like speed leveling to kill her. But I mean, yeah, like if you don't want to kill her, just don't kill her, obviously. More seals. Okay. You can kill her like in elite, normal, and ultimate if you want to. Doesn't matter. And yeah, you can kill her wherever unless you don't kill her. That's basically it. My OA is kind of bad actually, right? Not even 2k with LA up. Yeah, like you can reset on every difficulty once. Like if you have killed her in normal, you can still side with her in elite, and then like her faction will be reset, and then if you don't like her after all, you can still kill her in ultimate, for example. But once you've done like all 3 options, then you're basically out of options, and then you're like stuck with whatever you did last. Same thing for, I think, Commons Chosen and Death's Veteran, right? If you don't like Commons Chosen for some reason, and you have sided with them on normal, you can still like side with the Vigil instead of an Elite. But it will like reset your, like, reputation to 0 basically, so it's kinda inefficient to do that, to be honest. When it comes to reputation at least. If you don't care about reputation or like inefficiency at all, then just do whatever you want to, obviously. I think if you want to like get her augments, then you should probably like side with her on normal and elite, get her all of her augments, and then like kill her on ultimate. You want to get like all of her augments, blueprints, as well as her like legendary most infrequent, right? Then you should side with her on normal and elite and kill her on ultimate. Infiltrator leveling is pretty dang fast. Like, this is 2 hours 38 minutes on the clock on this character, and he's like basically level 69 already. What the heck? Like, cold Nightblades are just the fastest in the game, I think. Nothing comes close to them. Yep, clock. A good business partner to like squeeze every last penny out of somebody. To min-max
Took you long,
everything.
but it appears that
I don't know, I guess. I hope. I don't know. Let's just put this to 8 or 10 even. I think 8 points are like really good. And then on Ultimate we go for more points into Vigor for health, as well as more points into Word of Renewal for like defensive ability, right? And also for like a bigger heal on demand. But then again, like, I don't know, like you don't really need this button to heal yourself because you have like Pneumatic Burst for healing anyway, and it's like such a low cooldown. Like you don't really need Word of Renewal on an Infiltrator for healing. You just press it for like resistances and defensive ability, right? Let's see if you find the... what's it called? The totem here. There it is. Walk this. Wait, where's the wagon? Am I blind? It was here then, right? Fuck. It was like next to the totem and I didn't see it. Lol. Alright, we just got Logorion, Caraxes, and that's basically it, right? Then we're done. In total, like 3 hours total. It's pretty good. There's like if I don't fuck it up, it should be like definitely a sub 6 hours leveling. I think I mean, obviously Sorok already did like a sub 5 hours once as well on an Infiltrator. So if you're like really fast, you can even do like sub 5 hours. I'm not that fast here. Like I mean, I like chatting with you guys and going back to like sell stuff. Don't have like all the components optimized for all the shrines either. Like I went back and like crafted some of them as well. But yeah, if you are like super duper fast, you can do like sub 5 hours even, I think. on an Infiltrator. Probably also on a Breaker. Like, Breaker and Infiltrator are both, like, just insanely fast. Dervish as well, probably, yeah. But I think it's a little bit harder to, like, you have to. The one thing that slows down Dervishes is farming Ganavakar's Sting, right? Like, without Ganavakar's, Dervishes are kind of like bad. And Ganavakar, well, obviously you have to like farm it in Elite or like not an Elite, but like you have to farm it in Act 7. And for like perfect speed leveling, you don't even want to go into Act 7 at all, I think. So that bit slows it down a little bit. But then again, I mean, on Elite, you can just like port into his face anyway, right? You can just like port to like Sunbane Oasis, so I mean, yeah, it's gonna be like a little bit slower, I think, but not much. And I mean, yeah, if you just have Ganavakar in your inventory, obviously, then yeah. No, never mind. Then it's just as fast, yeah, probably. Maybe it's even faster, like, I don't know. I haven't tried, like, speed leveling a Dervish. I mean, I did actually, but that was, like, a long time ago. And then I also didn't do Ganavakar properly, I think. I just did, like, random weapons. Rift Scourge Slicers, I mean, they're pretty good, yeah, I think so. They are even harder to get though while leveling, actually. I think like endgame they're way easier to get, but for leveling they're actually harder to get because like the enemies that drop them kind of don't drop them as frequently as Ganavakar drops his Sting, right? So at least from my experience, like from my solo self on Dervish, I felt like it was easier to farm Ganavakar than it was to like farm Rift Scourge Slicers. And even if you do get them, I think that Rift Scourge Slicers are a little bit better, I mean a little bit worse actually than Ganavakars at the end. Alright, Arcane, see you around, man. Take care, good night. Catch you on... Yeah, when am I gonna stream again actually? I think I'm gonna stream on, what was it, Thursday, right? Yeah, like catch you in 2 days. Yeah, Thursday is gonna be my next stream. Like Thursday, yeah, evening, like today, kind of same time probably. I guess Logorian, you have to like be careful to like place your seal actually in front of it and not like on top of it, because if you press, like if you put the seal on top of Logorian, it's actually like gonna spawn in a way that like you don't get its bonuses anymore. So you have to like, yeah, press like here to benefit from your seal as well. Yeah, that's true. Like, I mean, whatever you have with your other characters. I mean, whatever you have is like easiest to have, right? I don't know. Like, it depends, like what you have. You can have like both. I think like farming any of the two isn't like hard for endgame at least, or like for I mean, you don't need like, I mean obviously like endgame daggers aren't gonna be like good for you, but
You've reached
Yeah,
me,
for like
so I-
midway level, like 40, 50.
Good, you're
Should also like get a 35 one.
good, you're
Right.
back. I struggle to admit. You see the Luminarium.
Excuse my father and I were part of it.
Alright, let's go back to Burbage Village real quick. The thing is, even while leveling, like you only get them in Act 1 very rarely, or like in the hidden path, right? And you don't do hidden path when you're speed leveling.
met.
When you're doing normal leveling, then yeah, you get like lots of them. But when you're doing speed leveling, I don't think you actually get lots of them at all. Alfredot22, thank you for the follow and welcome in, welcome in. Let's go over here real quick for the Devotion Shrine, as well as to rescue Garrett Torvin. Actually forgot about Torvin, what the fuck? He's over here. At least I'm getting a bloom for that.
Please, just.
I mean, at least it's target farmable, right? Like, it would be too easy if it was transmittable, to be honest. My favorite place in the game. Probably the Agdenborg, even though I've seen it so much because of bloom farming. Still probably like my favorite place. Pretty beautiful. My favorite enemy? I like all of the enemies in Tomb of the Heretic, I guess. I mean, Mad Queen is also kind of nice because you have to actually like play around her a little bit, unless you're playing a Spellbreaker, right? Or like any Arcanist, and that's kind of, I don't know, Nightblade, I mean, what am I saying? Mad Queen, nah, she's like, whatever. But yeah, Tomb of the Heretic's pretty nice, the bosses in there are pretty nice. Then, Father Kaiolyn, believe it or not. In a way. Actually, no, like, Korvac is like probably my favorite one. Like, Korvac fight just nice. But he's kind of weak, like, for endgame builds at least. He's a little bit too weak. Gargaball, I don't know. No, probably not. Most of these super bosses like Kalagaja and Ravager and Mogdrogan are actually, like, when it comes to like gameplay, not that exciting. I mean, I was pretty much about to end my stream anyway, but that was weird. There's like one more thing I will still do here. I need to kill Caraxes, right? Get his heart, bring it to whatever her name is in Barrowhome, I mean in Coven's Refuge, right? And then go to Barrowhome and like unlock Barrowhome as a faction. That's basically all that's left. I'm not gonna use an XP potion for that, like that's doesn't make any sense to use one here anymore. It kind of fucks with the timer though, that's kind of unlucky. 2 hours 52. I could still like do sub 3 hours, I guess. Should still kind of work. Yeah, Korvac is like an actually good boss fight. Like it's a pretty cool boss fight as well. PoE bosses KW. What the heck is he doing up here? I mean, alright, if he wants to die that badly. Never seen him run up here. That's kinda weird. Alright, let's go to the Coven. Hand in the heart. Port to Barrowholm, unlock the Barrowholm faction, and that's it. Ah, Inquisitor needs my aid. Wait, what? Alright. We're gonna be 71 here actually this time. Why not? Yeah. I mean, okay, what I'm gonna do here, right, is just go to Barrowholm. Two points to Vigor. And that's basically it, right? Just befriend Barrowholm. And that's basically it. And this is basically it for my, well, 1 to 71 leveling here in Nominal Elite. So, thank you so much everybody for watching on YouTube as well. And I'm sorry for the 2 sudden disconnects for you guys. I hope this will be more stable on Thursday. See you around on Thursday. PC has the Rona? Yeah, I don't know. I hope it doesn't. I got like 2 blue screens in a row random. Like one 10 minutes ago and one like 12 minutes ago. So yeah, I don't know what's happening. I know my computer is kind of getting old, and I know I'm like driving it to its limits. But yeah, I never had like a single blue screen in like, I don't know, or like maybe one in like the last, well, I mean, since ever I have this computer basically. Used to see cleaner. Dude, I have that. Yeah, I do. No worry. Savagery with Ultrasot. You can still use Savagery for like the buffs, like the tenacity of the boar and stuff like that.